stomping, chopping people, and giving behind the back passes to Julius Erving. He even looks at a dude at one pass. He's looking at Bob McAdoo. I'm coming. And all of a sudden he just puts the ball between his legs and he gives it to Julius Erving. Why? Because that kid's father stayed on him. There's different thoughts of...
Some people can handle that. Some people
Yes.
can't, though. Like some guys are broken. But, I mean, it's like how much pressure is too much pressure to create like a superstar like that? Like, didn't his dad put a lot of pressure on him as well? Isn't that the story?
Let's talk about the guy that died last week.
But that's a different thing. Like, the Tiger Woods.
Joe Jackson. What the fuck is different about that? He created 3 fucking kids that changed the fucking... One kid that changed the fucking world.
Right.
He beat him. He fucked him in the ass, supposedly.
Whoa, where'd you hear that?
I don't know. He did sexual assault on one of them.
You got to be really careful with saying things like that.
I'm sorry. Listen, it's the Me Too thing. Things come out. What are you going to do? Everybody's getting the blame for something. You know what I'm saying?
But is this something you really heard?
I've heard sexual abuse allegations from his father, but I listen to what did he create? What did he do? What did Joe Jackson do by making them not letting them fucking and let me tell you something. The one kid could have gone to a college to play basketball. The kids had talent as it was. Gary, Indiana. You ever go to Gary, Indiana?
No.
It's like hell. Fucking Delaware, and then Gary, Indiana. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Gary's like crazy. He made these kids rehearse. He pulled them out of Gary, took them up to fucking Berry Gordy. You know, you think about this shit. Some of them probably hated him for what he did. You look back at those lessons that you got, Joe Rogan. How many people did you look at one day and go, fuck you, motherfucker? But then 2 years later, you look back and you look at the lesson you learned from the whole experience, and you actually have to go back and hug that person and go, hey, man, thank you for that time. It made me a better motherfucker today because of what you did. Made me a better person. We're not going to agree with everything that happens along the way, Joe Rogan. But it's made us who the fuck we are today.
That's an interesting thing because we grew up in a time where kids were just allowed to run around outside. Everybody ran around outside. That was just normal.